guys, how you doing? This is Mango Section. I'm here today to bring you the review for Return of Kings episode number 12. Okay, so first thing I want to say is I want to apologize because I'm sure somewhere down the line I said that this series is going to be 12 episodes, and after watching this episode is clearly not this is clearly not the last episode. So I think I said it last week, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it earlier on as well, that this series was only going to be 12 episodes, but it's not. I made a mistake and I apologize for that. So let's get into the episode now. First thing, we found out that Monokata and Shimi actually did plan this whole betrayal thing. This was planned before Christmas times, and Monokata said to Shimi, if for some reason things don't go well go well with the plan, I want you to infiltrate jungle for me. And yeah, I'm not Monokata. Fushimi was on that. He was willing to do that job. So we skip over. We actually find out that the Reds was also on the blimp, and they have the orders. They need to. Each Red has the orders, and they need to take all the enemies in like a certain area of the Green space, and that's what they do later on. We see later on they've all done that by the as the episode goes on. Yatta, on the other hand, he has separate orders. He has a part of the base that he needs to deal with, but he also, before that, has to go save Shimi. And so he does that as well. So, but before I talk about all of that, I want to talk about the Blue King versus the Grey King. Now, this fight was animated nicely. I liked how it was animated. But for me, the fight was a bit basic. It was more just sure, with Monokata hitting the bullets away and the Grey King firing the bullets as well. I did find it funny because there's this bit where the Grey King hit the Blue King, and I was like, did he just gun back him? I did find that bit funny, but yeah, as I said previously, the fight was animated good, but it was kind of basic. I do accept that the Blue King was able to beat the Grey King because, in my opinion, the first time they clashed, they was fairly evenly matched, and it was just the technicality that the Grey King, and same for this fight, was the technicality that the Blue King won. I do believe because the rest of his clan, the rest of the Blue Clan came to back him up. He got the motivation and the drive to do it. So he was just more on point on this fight. So his desire to win was more on point this time around. So that's why he was able to beat the Grey King. So after the fight now, the Blue King, it seems like it's time for the Blue King's sword of Damocles to come and fall from the sky. And that's when Seri-chan, she hops in and she's like, yo, alright, everyone back. Even you, Senjo. If anyone is going to kill the Blue King, it's going to be me. And that's it with the Blue King. I'd just like to mention as well that when the rest of the Blue Clan, they was coming in and they was running in, and it's just all anime. The fight scenes in K as a whole are always animated nicely, and that's what happened with the Blue King as well. So moving on to things within the base now, we see the first thing I want to talk about is the bromance between Yatta and Shimi. That has grown, because obviously beforehand we have seen them as they hate each other, but in actual fact, and it comes out a lot in this episode, that they are really close. They see each other as friends. They're really close friends. The bromance in this episode was nice. That's all I can say, to not just going on and on and on about it and just repeating the same thing. The bromance was nice, and the background music helped to add to that. They also had the fight with that kid, and this time around they won basically. Yeah, they won this time around, and it seems to me they just battered him, and that's made me think about the last time they fought when the kid dominated them. And I was thinking to myself, can this really have happened? Couldn't we have such a turn of events go on right there? And I say yes, because this fight has taken place months after the first time, and because we don't see them do it doesn't mean they don't train. So I'm saying that they had some off screen training, and yes, they did manage to get stronger than this kid in less than in months. I say yeah to that. So yeah, as the episode goes on, we see Yatta leave off to go secure his part of the base that he should have done, and we see Shimi, and some Greens are coming for Shimi now, and Shimi's like, yo, I'm out of knives. And basically what I'm getting on to is that this part was where we find out that the ninja was on job for the Blues, so she was working for the Blues at the time. We find out that she got her pay, and yeah, she came to save Shimi. The ending of the episode, we see the Silver Clan. They have made it to, well, they're on the way through the base, obviously heading towards the Green King, and the Green King's swordsman comes down and he's like, I'm not letting you guys get any parts any further. And the Black Dog is like, it's like, I'm going to take him on. You guys go on ahead. So it looks like next episode, we're going to have a one-on-one fight between the two swordsmen of the two clans. And that's everything that happened in the episode. Animation of the fights was just nice to see. And we had two fights in this episode, and some, just some minor for the beating. Wait, was it two fights? The fights in this episode, yeah, some minor for the beating. The bromance, the development of the relationship between Yatta and Shimi was really the best part of the episode for me, and so for that reason, I'm going to give it a 3.5 star rating. Yeah. So, like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.